Hi guys. Hello. So hi. I hope you guys can hear me. I don't know if you can hear me. Please, if you can help me, if you can hear me, please say something. Good afternoon. How are you doing? Hi. Oh, okay, cool. Um, thank you. This is actually my first time coming live on this channel. So I'm good. I'm good. How are you? So guys, I got locked out of my other channel and I'm trying to get it back and it's crazy. So we are here. We have to be here for now till whatever it is that happened, I can be able to resolve it. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Okay, guys. Today we are actually going to be talking about Big Brother. And I know I normally don't talk about Big Brother on this channel. I don't, but today I'm actually going to do that. Yeah, I've always wanted to do this. And I just said, you know what, let's talk about this today. I would have done this some other time or before now, but I just said, let's talk about this. And just from the title, you already know what we are talking about. The ships of Big Brother Naija 2020, all the ships, none is going to be left out. The ones that have capsized, the ones that are still sailing at the moment, the ones that we didn't expect to happen, the ones that happened and broke our hearts and they went their separate ways. These and many more are the things we're going to be talking about. And of course, you guys are going to be contributing because that's why I came live, for you guys to also contribute. So yeah, the comment section is the live chat or the comment section, whichever one is called, it's open. So hello, Jess's Corner, how are you doing? So you're going to be giving me your opinions. Please help me share this live. Please help me share this live. Let's do this. Let's talk. Sorosoke. Am I not Sorosoke or whatever it is? Am I not? For all I know, I'm Sorosoke. So basically, I've got a lot of things written down here. So we are going to be talking about. So first of all, we are going to be looking at all the shifts that happened while they were in the house and the ones that are happening now that they are all out of the house. So I want the Predo. Yes, we are going to be talking about all of them: Predo, Kiddrica, Niovi, Ozone, Brightoni. Which one again? I'm trying to remember. Dozo. Yes, there was a Dozo ship in the house. There was a pre-badge ship in the house. There was a pre-Nengi ship in the house. There were lots of ships in that house, while they were in that house, and even some that are still surviving now outside the house. There was a Lilo and Eric ship. I don't know why we are all forgetting the Lilo and Eric ship. Like that. Brightoni ship has sailed. No, it's not sure. It did not sail. It actually capsized. That's the thing. So first of all, we're going to be talking about the Dora and Ozo ship. There used to be a Dora and Ozo ship sometime in the house. In the first, I think the first. I'm talking about food because we are talking about ships, not food. So the first 2 to 3 weeks in the house, two people that were always, together would be Dora and Ozo. And the thing is, a lot of people thought, that ship would actually sail. A lot of people thought that ship would, happen. But somehow along the line, something happened and that ship wrecked. And even up till now, they are just not as close as they used to. Ebuka started with the whole breaking of tables thing, asking Ozo and Dora what they are doing and everything. And it's kind of like affected their friendship because at some point Ozo was attracted to Nengi. Dora was saying he or she, and she was basically she was saying he was more like a brother to her. She had issues with Nengi because of Ozo, and that ship sailed. And at some point, at some, at some point, at some point, that ship wrecked totally. Yes, that ship actually wrecked totally. So, what do you guys have to say about the Dora and Ozo ship? Please let me know in the comment section. We are going to be breaking down all the ships, all of them. You know, what are the pros and cons of the Ozo ship? Did you actually think, you know, that there was some sort of, I don't know, feelings involved in that ship, or was it basically a brother and sister thing? Let me know in the comment section. Now, the next ship I'm going to be talking about is Prince and Nengi. Yes, yes, yes. A lot of you will be surprised and be like, isn't it, was there actually a Prince and Nengi ship? Yes, there was. You know, there was a time Prince and Nengi, they were so close. And even Ozo at some point was not comfortable with it because, you know, from the get-go, Ozo was like, that Nengi is his tech and all that. And I don't know who dumped who. I don't know if Nengi dumped Prince or Prince dumped Nengi. The two factions are saying they're the ones that did the dumping. I do not know. All I know is that that ship capsized. And the next is... You are making me laugh. Stop now. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes, I will soon go to braid the hair. So manage my hair the way it is at the moment. I'll soon braid it. Yes, it is. The next one is Prince and Tolani Badge. Now, this particular ship is still causing issues up to now because there's this will I say this rivalry between the pre-badge shippers and the pre-badge and pre-do shippers, because the pre-badge shippers actually believe in their mind that Dora was the one that snatched Prince from Tolani Badge or something like that. You know, that ship, how did it actually happen? That is one ship that shocked me. Like, I didn't even understand how there was, I'm sorry to say, but there was really no connection, you know, from the get-go that I would say, okay, there was a ship that was supposed to happen, you know, and that ship, I don't know, that ship, I call it a military ship because it was really, really one-sided. One person wanted something and the other person didn't want that thing, and it was so, so crazy. Yes. Now, there was at some point there was a Katrina and is it Katrina and Praise? Yes. I don't know if you guys still remember that night that they said that all they did was what did they call it? Aggressive cuddling. Yeah, I don't know what aggressive cuddling is. I don't know what aggressive cuddling is. And we had Lilo and Eric. Lilo and Eric was one ship that, I don't know, they were always doing gombody, you know, from the first week. Like, that was the fastest ship ever in the Big Brother Bbnaija history. From the very first week, Lilo and Eric started doing gombody. And when Lilo was now finally evicted, she now said that Eric deceived her or something like that. That was how I knew that that ship would not work. And even though Eric was in the house professing love for Lilo and everything, saying that he thinks that Lilo will wait for him, blah, 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 he didn't know what was happening on the outside. And when he now finally found out what was happening, he too he just, you know, and I think both of them are not in good terms at the moment, because there was a time Eric came and said something on Twitter about Lilo, and it was not cool at all. It was not cool. Now, which other ship have I not talked about? Kiddwaya and Erica. Now, a lot of people believe this ship was the content. Like, they gave a lot of people content on the show. Like, Kiddwaya and Erica are like, I don't even know what to call them. They were so cute whenever they are together. They always have their issues and everything, but they were so cute. I mean, actually discovered so many sheep, but find it difficult to discover. Like, what is aggressive cuddling now? Which one is aggressive cuddling? Like, seriously, what is aggressive cuddling? But Kiddwaya and Erica was like the content of the show. When Erica was now finally disqualified, a lot of people thought that Kiddwaya will not, stick to Erica. But Kiddwaya actually surprised a lot of people, by his actions and everything. So yeah, that ship happened. And which other one? Neo and V. Now, this ship from the get-go, a lot of people believe that this ship will actually last. And yes, they are right. They had their issues. They were one ship that had a lot of issues, especially when it comes to food. They always have issues, if not because of Semo, they are having issues because of something else. Hello, Aisha. Hope you're good. How are you doing? So they had issues because of food, mostly. I mean, Neo and V, their issues has always been about food in the house. When they came out, I think their issues was now like, hello, Tosin. Their issues were no longer about food. It was now about Neo's cousin, Venita. So yeah, that ship happened. So I've mentioned Prince and Nengi, Prince and Talali Baj, Prince and Dora and Ozo. Okay, yeah, I've not even mentioned Ozo and Nengi. No, you are not late. You are not late, actually. You are just, we're just like 11 minutes into the show. Yes. Oh, I'm good, Tosin. I am good. Oh, thank you. So, Ozo and Nengi. Now, this ship. Ozo and Nengi ship. I don't know what to say. They were cute, especially when Ozo was, professing his love for Nengi. But at some point, it was not really a ship in the house. They were always together, but it was not really a ship in the house. But I mean, we shippers, we don't care. We are gonna ship two people that are always found together. One person was professing love. Ozo even went ahead to propose to her. It was crazy. And at some point, Nengi told him that he is number 200 and something. And, yeah, at some point, it just got annoying the way Ozo was acting. I'm not going to lie. Like, for me, it actually got annoying. Even a lot of housemates were like, Ozo should chill. He should kind of like give her space. But the funny thing is, whenever Ozo tries to give her space, I mean, you watch the final party that happened in the house, when Ozo, she felt Ozo ignored her. And you know how, Nengi started crying and all that. So yeah, that ship happened and they are still actually sailing, or so to speak. Or are they? Yeah, we're going to find out. Now, the next ship, I think I've talked about, one more ship, the Prido ship. I mean, how can I talk about ships and I don't talk about Prince and Dorothy? Like, this ship, a lot of people tell me, both in my comment section, in my other channel, and here, they keep saying, isn't it like it was so sudden, Prince came out, and all of a sudden, it's all about Dora, Dora, Dora. And I keep asking them, did you guys actually watch the show? Because if you did watch the show, you would know that Prince, like there are three people that connected from the beginning of the show. Prince, Dorothy, Prince and Dorothy, Prince and Ozo. Yes, from the get-go of the show, Prince and Ozo, Dora and Ozo connected, Prince and Dora connected from the very first day. So when people acknowledge that, okay, Dora and Ozo were close from the first day, and they don't acknowledge the fact that Prince and Dorothy were close from the first day, it kind of sounds somehow to me, because I don't know why my neighbor's dog is barking anyhow. So these people, and I think they got closer. Remind me not to stay outside to do a live stream again. So I think they got closer towards the end of the show, but they've always been close. They gave us a lot of funny moments, Change. There's no light though. Never took lights. That's why I'm here. Normally, had it been there's light, trust me, your girl would have been inside. Never took light, PHCN or whatever it is they are called. So I cannot stay in that darkness I want you guys to actually be seeing me. That's why. So I think I've mentioned all the ships. Or is there any ship I'm leaving? Yes, there was a Katrina and Praise. At some point, there was almost a Praise and Lucy ship. In fact, there was a triangle between Praise, Lucy, and who again? Praise, Lucy, and Katrina, because they both like the same man. Yeah. So these are the shapes: Dora and Ozo, Prince and Nengi, Prince Tolani Junior V, Ozo Nengi, Prince Dora, Watoni Bright O. Yeah, is Bright and Dora, were they actually a ship? I don't think they were not a ship, so cancelled. Lilo and Eric, Kiddwaya and Erica. So these are the ships that happened in the house. Now we are going to be talking about the ships that we still have now. Yeah, because not all of them survived. A lot of them, the sheep died a sudden death back in the house. And Lawal said the only thing they Prido didn't do is to themselves. They did practically everything the ships did. Yeah, they ate together. They did practically everything together. Okay, let's talk about the ships that are now outside the house. The Ozo and Nengi ship, if you will be truthful to yourself, that ship is still working. It's still working. Kiddwaya and Erica, they are still sailing. Prince and Dorothy. A lot of people will be like, isn't it? But are they really a ship? Yes. Whether sibling ship or friendship or relationship, or they are all ships, so they are still sailing. Ozo Nengi, Mio and V, Prince and Dorothy, Kiddwaya and Erica. So we have the Neo V, the Ozones, the Prido, and the Kiddrica. So tell me, which one is your ship? Let me know in the comment section. I think I'm going to be, I'll stop talking now. Which one is your ship? And we're going to be dissecting all the 4 ships that are still sailing at the moment in the comment section. Let me know which one, from Kiddrica to Prido. Lalo, who is Lalo? Which one is Lalo? Lekon and who? Which one is Lalo? Please let me know. Maybe I forgot to know. Which one is Lalo? Lekon and who? Guys, which one is Lalo? I don't know. Okay, Mohammed is Lilo. Lilo and Eric. I talked about Lilo and Eric. Like, those ones are like the fastest ship ever. Even me, I was surprised how that happened, because I actually thought there would have been. Okay, before we talk about Lekon and Lilo, are they a ship? I know Icons at some point were pushing for that because Lekon actually liked Lilo, but I don't think they're a ship. At least, even if I don't think so. I don't think they are a ship. I've not seen them like together. I always see Lekon with V. Yeah, or are we going to ship Lekon and V now? I don't think there was, or there is, a Lekon and Lilo. So which one is your favorite ship? Prido, Ozone, Kiddrica, Neo V. Which one, which of the ships are actually giving you content outside the house? Yeah, Lekon and Lilo, not yet confirmed. I mean, she was not even there for his birthday, and a lot of Icons were kind of very pissed with her. They were very pissed with her, like, why wouldn't she come for Lekon's birthday? And she had to explain that she had work to do here in Abuja and all that. So yeah, I don't think they are a ship yet. I don't think so. So Prido, okay, Agatha said hers is Prido. MKD says Ozone. I've seen how many Prido here. Yes, I'm looking different because no makeup. That is why. That's why I'm looking different. If I decide to glam up, of course I'll still look very different. I'm looking different because I don't want to wear makeup today. I just want to be as natural as I can. Why do you people always want to go live in a place where we won't be able to notice any other living thing's presence. We're all human now. How Una they complain about dog barking at the background? They are not actually complaining. I'm the one complaining because even without the life, whenever I'm recording, most times I have to like convert a place where I record because of that noise, and it drives me crazy. I have a dog actually, but my dog doesn't really bark like that. He's a Rottweiler to be exact, and he only barks when there is need to. So yeah. Kiddrica, Prido since day one. Immediately Dora entered the house, I saw Prince's face change and he just stopped drinking his water and shouted hallelujah. I became a shipper immediately. Okay, let's talk about Prido first. I think a lot of people want us to talk about Prido. Of course, we're going to be talking about all of them. Prido, Nyovi, Kiddrica, and Ozo. Because these are like the 4 confirmed ones that we see outside the house at the moment. So let's talk about Prido ship. Now, this ship, yes, you are right, Anna. When Dora entered the house, and Prince was not the only one. Even Ozo was like, brah. I remember I saw that a lot of them were like, because the way Dora entered, even you will be like, yourself, you will be like, you'll be confused. Because the way she packaged her food chase, me said that I was watching, I was like, what? When I saw Dora on stage, I was like, what is going on here? Isn't it waiting be our name as your fans? I don't know. I don't know. I have not even thought about that. Usually it's the fans that bring up the name, so I don't know. So Dora and Prince, they became friends in the house. I think it was on the 4th day that Prince shared the same bed with Dora. He actually slept on Dora's bed. They were very close. On Prince's birthday, it was Dora that was in charge of both of his cakes because, Prince got 2 cakes on his birthday, the one that Guinness gave him and the one that Big Brother gave him. And I remember that day, it was Dora. Dora was like, oh, I'm his bestie. I'll be in charge of his cakes. And even when she came to meet, you remember what happened on Prince's birthday now? In fact, it was on Prince's birthday that gave birth to Pre-Badge. I don't know if you guys remember where Prince was sitting down at the back of the couch. In that, I've forgotten what they call that stuff, but he was just there, after all the pleasantries, all the birthday wishes that he was crying. Yeah, so he was not there then. Tolani Badge was there with him. Okay, before then, at the party, I don't know what happened with Tolani Badge, and Tolani Badge was now talking to Bright O and was not saying that she will never ever talk to Prince, blah 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 blah. She's going to tell him off and all that. It was really really crazy. And then when she now finally went to when she was now when Tolani Bajina went to confront Prince, which I thought she will, baby girl went there and was doing I love you. I'm like, what is going on here? So we are not actually talking about Prince and Tolani Baj, we're actually talking about Prince and Dorothy. But I wanted to mention that incident to buttress what I'm about to say. So Prince, I think he was sitting with Tolani Baj, then Watoni came, and then Dora came with the cake and was like, I remember exactly what she said. She told Watoni and Tolani Baj, she was like, you know what, he's my bestie, so you have to take permission. And the way she said it, I'm like, okay, what is going on here? But even at that point, even me, I was still shipping her with Ozo at that point, but we really didn't know, the essence of what their friendship or how far their friendship would go, So yeah, and they were so close, but it was actually Dora that advised Prince to stick with one girl so that people would not look at him in a bad light. So before I talk too much, let me read the comments. Anne Lawal says, later that night, he wanted to sleep on her bed, but she was forming social butterfly by day 2 and day 3 sharing bed. But he stepped back after that Friday table with Nengi. Yeah. And during the meeting, also said he connected more with Dora and Prince started chasing Nengi. But after the Sunday round meeting, he went back to Dora, though he was already with Tolani Baj. True. I don't even want to talk about that table meeting because it was crazy. I really don't want to talk about it, you know. So Prince and Dorothy became very close. After Tolani Badge, they were close even when Tolani Badge was there. It's not like actually after Tolani Badge left. They were still close even while Tolani Badge was there. I remember there was a time Tolani Badge made food for she and Prince. I think breakfast or something. Prince now went into the room to feed Dora that same food that Tolani Badge made. So that happened. Tolani Badge left. They became very close. They were always playing together, playing their Ludo together. You know, like they connected a lot. They actually did connect a lot in that house. The last week, the week where Prince was evicted was like the most emotional week for every Dorothy and Prince fan, if you will be truthful to yourself. You know, even if you are not a shipper, you know, especially their last Prince and Dorothy, no, it wasn't Dorothy's last diary session, it was Prince's last diary session. It was very emotional, you know, where Big Brother was talking to ask them, okay, who would you pick? And this one said Prince, and this one said Dora. And then when Dora came out, she now went to hug Prince from behind. She was like, hug me. It was very emotional. And yeah, the night before at the party, they were so close. You know, she actually laid on his, she laid her head on his lap at some point when they were in the house. They slept on the same bed. Dorothy actually left her bed. She was so restless that night. She left her bed to go sleep in Prince's bed. And yeah, and I'm happy. Trust me, I was very happy. Not that I'm happy that Prince left, but I'm happy that because their emotions were everywhere that last week. And I'm happy it just ended there. You know, whatever it is that will happen, let it be outside the house. So outside the house, you all know what happened. Prince has always been on Dorothy's case. They've always been together. But the funny thing is, they keep telling us they are not in a relationship. Yeah. So I don't know what to call them now. They claim they are not in a relationship, but they are doing things that people that are in a relationship do. Now, wow. I don't know. Like, how can you be telling us you people are not in a relationship? And we are seeing which brother and sister does the things that Prince and Dorothy do? Yeah, see me. Oh. Anyways, we are still watching them. Now, let's move on from Prince and Dorothy. Let's talk about Ozo and Nengi. If you're an Ozone fan, let me know in the comment section. Ozo and Nengi. Now, this ship, I actually admire them. And I'm going to tell you why. Ozo and Nengi, you know how it happened. Ozo said that Nengi was his peg while he was still very close to Dora. A lot of housemates, including Watoni to be exact, they were actually pressuring him, you know, to go with Nengi. You know, during that, the very first head of house that Ozo won, it was very, very intense. You know, a lot of people were now like, waiting, will Ozo choose Dora or will Ozo choose Nengi? Yeah, even me, I was like, what is going on here? What decision will Ozo make? And Ozo actually picked Dora, then went ahead to apologized to Nengi. When he won the head of house again, he picked Nengi over Dora. I think that was when everybody knew that Ozo, you know, it's Ozo and Nengi, you know. And Nengi, when she came out, always said that she has always wanted that friendship with Ozo. Like, she's not the kind of person that goes out for friendships, but for Ozo, she was willing to do that. Now, a lot of people, some people that are Dorothy's fans were like, Nengi snatched Ozo from Dorothy. I don't know that. All I know is Ozo made a decision. And whatever that is. So yeah, that ship happened. I was criticized a lot because of that. Even me, I criticized him because it became very annoying. Like how he was following her up and down. And she was like, her actions were not really tallying with her words. She would tell him he's number 200 and something. But then again, if he ignores her just for 1 minute, she starts crying. I think the epic, like the height of it all was the day that Ozo was evicted. And no, I think that one is not the height. I think that was the second height of it. When Ozo was evicted and tried to kiss Nengi and she removed her face and curved him. Yeah. And then when at that final party where Ozo kind of ignored her. He did not actually ignore her, if you ask me. They had rules and he had to follow the rules. And Nengi started crying and all that. So that happened. Now, a lot of people, including me, I'm not gonna lie, including me, I thought that, okay, when Ozo comes out of the house, you know, he's gonna, Nella, how are you? So personally, I thought that when Ozo comes out of the house, you know, that he's gonna be, that he might not want to pursue that relationship with Nengi, but I was wrong. I was very wrong. You know, he decided to pursue it because I thought, okay, maybe his family members are going to talk to him, you know, because if he's my brother, trust me, I'll be like, Ozo, is your head correct like this? You know, but the heart wants what it wants. We cannot stop it. So Ozo is still with Nengi. Now, I don't know the true, I can't really tell you now that I'm really, really sure that they're in love with each other. I don't know. I'm not with them. But what I know is they are always spotted together. Even yesterday, Nengi was in Owerri, if I'm not mistaken. I can't even do that video, guys, because I'm not able, I'm not able to, I'm having issues with my other account, my other Google account, and I can't even log in. I think it's on security hold because of some whatever reason. So I couldn't even make any video yesterday. And I was really, really down yesterday night, people of God. I was down because I couldn't log in. I was logged out. I had to like do some recovery steps to be able to recover that. You know, my YouTube channel is still there. It's still working. If you check it, it's still working. Just that the email or the Gmail account connected to it has been put on security hold, you know, and it's really crazy for me. You know, I was really, really feeling down last night because this happened last night. I already had a video I wanted to upload, and then I realized, oh, wow, I've been logged out. And yeah, that happened. So that's why presently I'm actually using this channel. Google said within 3 to 5 business days. So I'm actually giving them a week to resolve that issue. Hopefully after 1 week, I will come back to my Ezinne Williams channel, you know. But for now, we are going to be here. I think I'll just upload the video here instead. I don't know. I really didn't want to talk anything about or do anything about Big Brother in this channel. Really, I didn't want to, but I can't just, you know, keep mute and leave you guys all this time. So back to what I was saying, enough about my gist. So back to what I was saying. Yesterday, also, Nengi, she was in Owerri. And there's this group, they call themselves the real Ozo and Nengi, or the real Ozone shippers, or whatever it is they are called. And they gave them, I think, they gave them the sum of 2.5 million or 1.5 million. I'm really not sure. They gave them a lot of stuff, you know, that's for Ozo and Nengi, which is really, really cute. So I think both of them are still together. And I think, you know, they are working together and they're actually sailing. Let me know what you think about Ozo and Nengi, your honest opinion. Nobody's going to slap you here. Just say what you think about them. But they are one ship that, quite frankly, they actually did surprise me because I didn't think that ship will sail outside the house. I'm going to be 100% honest with you guys. I didn't think so. I thought that when Ozo comes out, people might talk to him. But, you know, I was really surprised. And that's really cute. That's really, really nice. You know, moving on from Ozo, I think we've talked about Prince and Dorothy. We've talked about Ozo and Nengi. Let's talk about Neo and V. Now, Neo and V is like that couple that everybody loves to hate. Trust me, I think they were like the villains of the Big Brother Naija show, especially at the last. You all remember what happened, how they played Ozo and Dorothy. Especially Dorothy. I think Dorothy was really, really played and she fell for it. You know, that final, when Big Brother introduced that, I don't even know what to call it. You know, when he was like, you have to choose 2 people from here and 2 people from there to be up for possible eviction. Yeah. And they actually played them. And I think they played their game well, even though a lot of people didn't like them. And they ended up with, I think, 1% or so of the votes. Now, Neo and V, they are, how will I put it? Anna, why would you say no comment? At least say something nice about them. I feel they're like one couple that a lot of people, especially housemates, still believe that they will make it outside the house. You know, they didn't really face enough distractions from other housemates because other housemates actually saw them like, okay, these two love themselves. And, you know, Neo did a lot for V. If we are going to be very honest with ourselves, he did a lot for V, which is cool, you know, and they always have issues with food. V is that kind of a girl that doesn't like sharing her food, and at the end of the day, always had issues with food. Their fights are always about food. If it's not Semo, it's about which one again did they fight with? I can't even remember. And they came out of the house, and that was when they actually faced the real obstacle with Venita, who is actually Neo's cousin, pushing against V. In fact, Venita never liked V for one day. Even while they were in the house, Venita kept saying it. In fact, Venita was actually pushing for Kaisha, you know, was pushing for Kaisha for, I don't know why this stuff is hanging. Was pushing for Kaisha for Neo. And yeah, okay, there was a totally bad situation. Yes, there was, you all know that totally bad thing that she, you know, was attracted to Neo or she was not attracted to Neo or whatever. That actually caused V and Totally Bad not to be in good terms at the moment. Yeah. So yeah, I think that's about they're okay. You know, they don't give us, they're not like those, you know, that shape that will give you a lot of romantic moments, something that will wow you. No, Neo and V, they're not. They're just like, they're just there. They're just there, basically. They're just there. But the funny thing is, or the beautiful thing is, they're actually sailing because they understand each other. I don't want to use the word that they deserve each other. I just want to say that they are good with each other. I think like that one will be better. Now, moving on, Kiddrica. Now, this ship, Kiddwaya and Erica, this ship, hey, God. See, if you follow me in my other channel, you will know that Kiddwaya and Erica were like the first shape I actually, in fact, I shipped them from the get-go. I did. And then they just come out. And then when Ebuka asked them, I think that was when I stopped shipping. That was when I told my fragile heart, this heart, you're not going to ship again. Because these people broke my heart. They were this one now like we are friends. I'm like, who is your friend? How? All those things people are doing. In fact, you remember that day they did that truth and dare thing that Watoni picked Kiddwaya to kiss Kiddwaya. I was so pissed. I'm not gonna lie. I was so pissed. I was like, what is this now? I was so pissed. And then when it was now Kiddwaya's turn to pick, I was like, Kai, if Kiddwaya picks Watoni, I am not gonna support this guy. If he picks what, I was so pissed. Then Kiddwaya, remember that Watoni and Erica, I think Watoni was sitting the other side and Erica was sitting on the other side. And when he was asked to pick somebody he would love to kiss or something like that, then he now walked, the way Kiddwaya walked, if you don't know, you would actually think that he was about picking Watoni. I was like, is he going to pick Watoni now? And then he now went and he picked Erica. I'm like, okay. You know, that ship, you know, they had a lot of ups and downs in the house. There was a lot of, I feel at some point, Erica started having issues with the way he relates with Nengi. If we are being truthful to ourselves, that happened. You know, will I use the word insecure at some point? Yeah. I'm just going to be 100% honest with you. That's what I saw, you know, when she had to like talk to Nengi about, remember what that night, that party night, that stuff that happened. And on Erica's part, there was Lekon. You know, even though that wasn't an issue for Kiddwaya, he never really had an issue with that. You know, there was Lekon that was professing love to Erica, and then yeah, we all know how that ended. Then there was a Watoni at some point, you know, that was saying that she was going to shake tables or break tables or whatever tables she was going to do. I don't know which one that is. make me laugh. For what it was like, she was gonna shake tables. I'm like, which table are you even gonna shake? Kiddwaya and Erica, seriously. Anyways, yeah, that was it. So they came out of the house. I think, okay, said Erica and Ozo were insecure. Yeah, I think so at some point, yeah. Nella said, I think Kid and Erica loved each other, but we're scared of saying it out because of heartbreak. Okay. I also think at some point, Kid actually, when I saw Kid with Erica, I think there was a time they were having one discussion, and Kid was talking about his family, being afraid if his family would accept Erica. When in my mind I just concluded that Kid actually likes Erica, contrary to what a lot of people believed. This ship, Kiddwaya and Erica, is one. This ship, Kiddwaya and Erica, is one ship that a lot of people, even the housemates, were like, they were wasting their time. Do you remember when they had that session where they had to like be each other's big brother? I don't know if you guys remember. And Prince, I think it was Erica that was Prince's big brother, and asked if there was a ship he would break to be able to further ahead in the game or something. And he said Kiddwaya and Erica. And even Brighto at some point said the same thing because he thought that Kiddwaya was playing with Erica. Even some viewers were actually saying the very same thing. But Kiddwaya surprised a lot of people. The day that Erica was disqualified from the show, many people thought that Kiddwaya would just go back, to do the things he normally do, be the Kiddwaya he has always been. But that shocked a lot of people. That week, Kiddwaya was not himself. It's just like the week that Prince left, Dorothy was just not herself. Yeah, that was the same thing that happened to Kiddwaya. He was not himself at all that week. In fact, that week, he was like, he's ready to go. Whatever it is that is happening, he was ready to go. He kept saying, he kept talking about Erica. Even at one of the Big Brother, what am I saying? One of the diary sessions, he was like, can Big Brother bring back Baby G? And Big Brother was like, that's not possible. That's not going to be happening. So it was at that moment I actually knew, okay, there's something that's going to be happening between these two. And they came out of the house and surprised a lot of people. They actually did surprise a lot of people. You remember when they came out of the house and there was this unfollowing thing that happened, and then they followed again, and then at the moment they're actually unfollowing each other. They are not following each other at the moment. And a lot of people thought, okay, maybe that ship has capsized, even some of their fans. But funny enough, they are actually still sailing. I think they don't just want that public opinion. Because something about Big Brother Naija ships? One thing I know about Big Brother Naija ships, the fans, the social media people always have this way of, how would I put it? Putting negative vibes in that relationship. Look at every ship that came out of the Big Brother house that has, capsized at the moment. Check it. Pressure from the fans has always been one thing that, makes them to fall apart, because all those WhatsApp groups, all those VVIP, whatever that one is, I've never been part of it. I don't know what it is, but I know they exist. Those VVIP that believe that they have the final say, they keep giving these people a lot of pressures. And I guess that is why Kiddwaya and Erica, they don't want any of that. Now, I think we've covered the 4 ships that are actually sailing at the moment. Prince and Dorothy, whether being siblingship or friendship or whatever it is, I know that the way those people are relating is not like the way brother and sister will relate. Let's just leave it like that. Then Kiddwaya and Erica, Neo and V, and Ozo and Nengi. Now, these are like the 4 ships that are actually sailing. We had a lot of ships in the house, and this 4 ships are ones that are actually sailing at the moment. Your ship to me, okay, so let me just read your publishing the ship. Erica had to turn cold because of Africa's patriarchy. Wow, okay. Kiddrica ship is sailing. Now you know why Prido don't want to come out officially. Okay, Wisdom TV, hello. Nella said, Kid did not know he would fall so hard in love for that girl. Up to now, he does everything for her. Oh, that's so cute. You know, another thing is fans. Fans. I keep saying this. Fans, you people are wonderful. You people are really, really wonderful. But sometimes you got to cut these people some slack now. Like, let them be. You know, when they came out of the house, let me talk about Prido first. When they came out of the house, a lot of people started saying Prince was using Dorothy to shine. Then the next thing I started hearing was Dorothy snatched Prince from Tolani Badge. You know, really, please repeat this. Like, I will. Just give me 7 days. Let me resolve this issue, please. Let me resolve that issue, like I explained. That place will be cool. So I will do that. I actually wanted to do it there, you know, but life happens. So, fans should take it easy on them. You know, that's why even the Kiddrica ship, Erica came out, said something. There's a lot of pressure to do this. You know, okay, yesterday, let me tell you guys what happened yesterday. So I was watching Prince's live. You know, he did his meet and greet with his fans. And it's Prince's meet and greet. Now, not Prince and Dorothy. Prince meet and greet. But you see people on the live stream there keeps asking, what of Dorothy? Well, why would Dorothy not come? Why would Alex Unusual be there and there's no Dorothy? I'm like, are you people okay? The other time that Nengi traveled for her homecoming with Neil, they keep saying the same thing. Why did you go with Neil? Why didn't you go with Ozo? I'm like, they have their own lives too. Yeah. Erica said people were telling her, sending her DMs and insulting her. That's why she went quiet. You see? You know, I think, I don't know if you guys noticed the one that happened. Was it 2 days ago or 3 days ago? Where Ozo's fans or Nengi's fans were coming for Ozo's fans, and Ozo's fans were coming for Nengi's fans. I mean, these are like this kind of thing, to be very sincere, it can actually cause a crack in that friendship. It can cause a crack in their relationship. I've seen that happen. It happened with, I think it also played a part somehow with Diane and Elizonam somehow. I'm not going to say it's like the main thing. You know, fans should take it easy. You know, take it easy. Whatever issues they are having is between the both of them. Remember what happened with Messi and Ike. When they had issues, Ike's fans will come for Messi, Messi's fans will come for Ike. It was crazy. So I think fans should, you know, really, really calm down. You know, when they want to go out together, you will see them out together. Me personally, I wouldn't want to be in a relationship where another person will be telling me, Ezine, you have to do this. Ezine, why are you not kissing him? Ezine, why are you not hugging him? I'm like, at some point, myself, I'll be like, you know what? Take your relationship. Let me be on my own. Because nobody wants that pressure. Imagine if it's you. So basically, that's it. My laptop battery is warning me, so I've really got to go. There's no light. Surely I will do this live stream again on the other channel when I'm able to resolve that issue. I will. Fans put pressure on them. Prido will continue to be simpleship until fans have sense. No, Prido fans are something else. I don't even know which one is worse. I don't know if it's the Ozone fans, Kiddrica fans, New and V fans. I don't think they really have an issue. I've not seen their issues yet. But you see Ozone fans, you see Kiddrica fans, you see Prido fans. No, they are not from this world. They are not from this world at all. The way they talk, they even, some of them, I think it was Ozone, some of them had to create accounts with, is it Joseph or something, and they were not saying that these are the accounts for Ozo and Nengi's children. I'm like, I even saw one for Prince and Dorothy. I'm like, wow, okay. Ben Bell, thank you for my birthday wishes, but I did not get. Oh, you know, I would really want to do that on the other channel. Happy birthday to you. Wishing you long life, prosperity, and all the good things. Yes. Fredo Baby's page has 10K. Yeah. How can you? Okay, what if the relationship did not work? Have you ever thought of that? What if it did not work? Because relationship, no matter how you love someone, nobody goes into a relationship thinking, oh, tomorrow I'm going to leave this person. But it will happen, or it might happen, sorry. They might not end up together. Then what will happen? I think the fans should really think about that. Let them grow individually and let them grow together. It's really, really cool. So on that note, on that note, I'm signing out. Thank you guys so very much. I really wanted to stay long, but I cannot, because if I don't sign out now, this thing is gonna go off and I don't want it to go off. So thank you guys so very much for being part of my channel. And please subscribe to this channel. And yeah, I know you guys are missing me on Azine William channel. I will be there by God's grace. Let me just resolve that issue. Let me just resolve that issue. But I will be posting gist here. So tell somebody to tell somebody to tell somebody to tell somebody. I will be posting gist here later today. Even though I don't want to do it here, but I've got no choice at the moment. So yeah, thank you guys so very much for being part of my channel. If you've not already subscribed, kindly click on the subscription button, click on the notification bell to let you know whenever I post any new video. And till I come your way again, I remain your girl, Azine Williams. Have yourselves a beautiful day. Bye, guys.